our new block planter system specifically designed for growers foam. Now let's have a look at the components first. Firstly, we have what we call a base. Then we have what we call a miter. Then we have a stencil. We have a block that house all our seeds, and we've got a multi-hole punch, and we've got a few single-hole punches with different profiles to make different holes for different seeds. Then we also have something that has to pick up the seed, and we call this the collector dispenser. This is what that looks like. And then we have a stainless steel knife. And lastly, we have 4 blocks of Grow Machines growers foam. The first thing we have to do is to take our growers foam. Okay, now this is a specially formulated foam, specifically designed for seedlings. And each of these blocks can basically give you 35 seedlings. Okay, so what we do is we need 4 of these blocks for a system that at the end of the day will give you 140 seedlings. Okay, so we put the blocks inside the miter like that. Okay, once it's in, you take the stencil and put it on top, and now you have a choice. You can either use a single hole punch to make the holes at the required spacings for the plants, or you can use the multi-hole punch. Okay, let me show you how the single hole punches work first of all. Let's take this single hole punch. This one is specifically designed for seed size, primed and tolled, of about 2 to about 3 millimeters. And all you do is you basically hold it like that and go to each hole and just press a hole into the foam. And now obviously you have to do this 140 times, but it's quite easy and it's quite fast as well. Okay, on the other side, you can always use the multi-hole punch. Okay, and the multi-hole punch, you basically just do the same. But with this, you basically press 20 holes at a time. So instead of going one by one, you take 20, 40, 60, 80, hundreds, and 140. Now we are going to plant the seeds, and there are basically 2 ways of doing this. The first way is the simple way, and you can use a tweezer if you've got very, very small seeds. The second way is by using our collector dispenser, which is an extra optional function to your planter, or extra option to your planter. And what this thing basically does is it uses vacuum to suck up 20 seeds at a time, and then while it sucked it up and holds it for you, you can transfer it from your seed block to your planter. Okay, so the procedure is basically like this. You first of all need a standard household vacuum cleaner, and this vacuum cleaner fits to that hole there. Okay, and what you do is once you've got the vacuum on the system, it's to suck up the 20 seeds and to transfer it and to put it in the position on the dispenser, apply the vacuum again, and suck up the next 20 seeds. And you then transfer it to the block planter again. And you basically repeat this another 5 times. And by doing that, you would have sown 140 seeds. Okay. I'm quickly going to demonstrate to you just on 2 rows, just to let you see how easy it actually is. Okay, as you can see at the bottom, we've got guide holes at the on the collector dispenser, and then on the template itself, we've got guide pins. Okay, and that basically helps you to put the seeds in exactly the right position. The next step in the procedure is to cut the foam into blocks. And what you basically need to do is to remove the stencil. You can just put it over there. And then you take your cutter and you go on the meter and you basically slice it into 14 pieces like this and 10 pieces like that. Let me show you quickly how I do it. Okay, and then we do it in this direction as well. You'll see that I have a slight sideways movement here to get the cutter out very easily. Okay. There we have 140 blocks. Okay, the next step is to move this 140 seedling blocks into your seedling tray. Now, we've got a very simple tray system that looks like this. It allows for the water to go in, it gives sufficient drainage. And the nice thing about it, it's easy to clean, and you know, it's a reusable thing, so you can use this for years. Also very tough. Anyway, let's put the tray over here, and we need to get these blocks into that tray. So what you do now is you put the stencil back onto the foam, and you pick up the meter like this, put a little bit of pressure on the stencil, remove the meter, remove the stencil, and then you can move all 140 blocks together into your tray. And there you've planted your 140 seeds.
The night gang started working. Made a mile of solid road. As I watched, I got to thinking.